Hello, world.
Hello, hello.
I don't know how many people that is in. 4 people is watching. Always good. Always good.
Or it's good, yeah.
Where can we see who has joined? Or can we?
We can. We can. Let's see if we can find.
It's a letter. Okay.
Who is online watching? I think that people are joining at the moment.
Show yourselves in the chat.
You was gonna do like a vampire?
Yes, exactly.
Who is online?
The answer is Nando.
So cool. This will be a new experience for us, right?
Yeah,
Streaming
first time streaming. Nando, I think your mic is or sound is on.
You heard that? You
Yeah.
heard? I muted the YouTube. I don't know. So how do I? That was a notification that the stream is starting.
Oh, okay.
So how do I take?
Maybe I need to zoom in. Okay, we see you guys online. T-Boy and Reynold Campus 2003. Where are you from?
Where in the world are you?
I think there's a delay, but yeah. Let's go for it. Let's wait 1 minute before we start. Okay, Jimmy Marcus, we see you. Hello.
Jimmy, the legend, what's up? Welcome.
Let's wait a bit more before we start.
Indeed.
Hope everyone's good. So Nanda, what's your family doing now, if we can talk about that? Are they
My son's
downstairs?
playing video games upstairs,
Okay.
specifically Fortnite. He's probably too young to play that, but he's really good at it. He plays like he's a grown guy. And my husband's at work today, so he's a plumber, so he's out and about.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so Reynold, sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, but you're from Costa Rica, right? So that's cool. Hi.
Latin America, or Central America rather.
Yeah, and we have Peter Joseph as well. He's from New York, right, Nando? Or?
No? Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
You look like someone I know from the scene. Hey Peter.
Cool. Nice with
Nice.
familiar faces.
So, have you seen the video of Legacy yet, or have you only listened to the song? Let's see, there's some delay still, but yeah. So, Nando, what's
How long
the plan?
is this freaking delay?
What did you say?
How long is this freaking delay?
I don't know.
Oh, that's true, guys. There is a delay, yeah.
There is, but yeah,
Zero.
we need to figure it out. First time, we're newbies at this, so
But
bear with
will,
us.
Maybe it will be a new career for us.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe you can start. I don't know.
Maybe.
Who knows? Maybe you will start and like do some reviews of makeup or I don't know.
Checked it out this morning.
Nando, are you also having Easter like this at this time, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Easter Sunday. So on Sunday we are going to hide eggs and do all those fun things.
Because we have the Swedish traditional way, Swedish candy, you know. That's
Oh, yes,
part of
that we-
Easter here in Sweden. So we always need to fill our stomachs with a lot of candy at Easter time.
Is it specific candy?
No. Like in Sweden, you know, we have this Lösviktsgodis, which is where you could pick whatever you want. I could just pick up. This is what we have in our bowl.
It's like a huge display. You have I don't know 50, hundreds of different kinds of, and you just
It's great.
pick and choose what you want. But actually, on that topic, I think Swedish candy is like becoming a big thing in the States.
Yeah. Like ordering imported
Yes,
things from
yes.
yeah. So I'm about to, maybe I'll do that.
Exactly.
The kid will be like, "Where did the bunny come from?" I'll be like, "Sweden."
Exactly. That's the word the good stuff is.
So let's see. I'm looking in the chat. Lerum, yeah, T-Boy, you're from Lerum. That's nice.
That's my home turf. Who could that be? Is this somebody I know, maybe? Maybe.
And then we have
It has to be.
Tobias as well. That's nice. Tobias Österblom. That's cool. Nice. Let's see. So, what's the plan?
Oh, I have a yes, one.
We don't
Aw.
have a big plan, right?
No,
This is
no,
just a
no.
cool opportunity to engage with all the cool people around us, talking about the music, talking about whatever you guys want, right? So it's an opportunity for you to just, I don't know, ask what the hell you want. So
Let's see, let's
fire
Give it a shot.
away.
I see there's a Tobias in here that says he's not going to be here for long, and he
No.
didn't check the song out, but that's great. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
Matthias den Långe. Who's Matthias den
Ah,
Långe?
yeah, that's my buddy, Jonne Brink.
Ja, det blir-
Yeah, man.
Okay, some more people are joining, I see. That's cool.
And he's a buddy of mine. He's the biggest metal nerd of them all. So
That's cool.
he knows all the bands, underground, non-underground, whatever. So
We need him. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
need you.
he's a metal lexicon.
How has the response been on your side of the world, Nando? The release?
It's been good.
Your
It's been
friends,
good.
your relatives.
Some of them are now surprised I'm going even heavier. Well, not clean singing. They're like, "Oh my god, this is great." They're asking who Sebastian is, and I'm like, "Did you guys not see that? Like, I'm in a Swedish band, guys. Come on." And then some are like, "Oh my god," like, because I know them from like the gym or like different outside of screaming. So they're all just sending in questions like, "How do you do it?" You know, all of the things that anyone in the metal scene would have already been through, like the first phase 1 and phase 2 of like asking those questions. But yeah, good. It's great. I feel like it's definitely reaching a lot of different people in my life, different places I've been, like my theater, the ones that probably are like, no screaming, bad for voice. They're seeing this and like absorbing it and seeing that I'm still at it. So
Cool.
oh, I see one of my guitarists from one of the bands, Burn the Skies. Hey, Heck.
Cool.
Hey.
Nice to meet you. We also see that we have an ex-olio or something. I cannot pronounce it right, but you're from the Eastern Europe. Can you
Where in Eastern Europe?
specify where in Eastern Europe you're from?
Yeah, that's a big part of Europe.
Yeah, a big part. But yeah,
In parts of Eastern Europe, techno music is really big, so maybe that's why.
maybe. Let's see. But well, hope you enjoyed what you heard so far from Legacy.
We do have a delay, so if you have questions, we'll try to hit them
Answer
as
them,
I'll
yes,
keep
of
an eye
course.
out.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Is there any part of the song, you guys who are online, that you are liking better than the other, or like any specific part that you are liking more? New track is fire, yeah. Heck is saying that. That's cool.
I sent it to him this morning, and
Yeah.
all good feedback.
You told him to say that, or what?
You know what?
Just kidding.
I feel like he has taught me a lot about metal. So he's like a Tobias to me, or like, you know, he's like, yeah. So that means a lot.
That's
That just
good.
means growth.
That's
Some
good.
about it.
We actually get a question already, but is there going to be a Demo Collection 3 soon by any chance?
How many unreleased songs do we have then for that demo 3?
We need to look that up,
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, maybe there will be. There are some songs that still not are released, so yeah, we will look that up to see.
Yeah, we have a couple like semi-finished songs, right? So it's yeah, maybe we have some stuff for that.
Yeah.
But we've been at it for a long time. I mean, I had a chat with one of our cool fans from Denmark, Asbjørn, the other day, and he was like, "Yeah, you guys are insanely dedicated. You've been at it for 2 decades soon."
Almost.
And when I read that, I was like, "Fuck, 2 decades. We're old." but it's a long time for sure. So I mean, it's plenty of songs.
Yeah.
Indeed to work with, but let's see if we have then stuff to collect for a third demo collection. Maybe we do.
We actually got the answer now from Axelio from Balkans at the moment. That's cool. He's been enjoying our music since 2003 or 13. Sorry.
13, cool.
And Marcus, yeah, the heavy parts are really nice, and the build up as
I
well.
said they like the build into the heavier too. I'm seeing that. Someone saying they like the silence where the words just fade away. So that's one of the first lines where we start layering.
Yeah.
Snare
it
sound.
is a long build up, right? I mean, it's or for sure the longest we've had so far, but it's in, yeah, I don't know. It fills its purpose.
The chorus still hits before 1 minute.
Yeah, it does.
Which is a super pop. You need to have it before 1 minute thing.
That's the magic pop formula.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it's not worth it. No.
that's how it is. But yeah, I think you understood the essence of the song more or less, the meaning behind it. We are living in a world that is pretty chaotic at the moment. Super cliche.
No, but I mean,
yeah.
but the whole origin kind of the title was like, as parents especially, like, what are we actually leaving behind, right? With all the crazy shit going on, and even today, this is even more relevant than it was when we started on that song.
We have a
Sometime ago.
question.
So
We have a question of when you guys are coming to the States. Sebastian Westman, why don't you answer that one?
We've talked about this a bit, but
when it's safe, no.
we
That is exactly his answer.
Yes.
we need to think about that a bit. But we will come to the States sometime, but we haven't figured out yet.
I have liked too much anti-presidential stuff online, so I will be arrested if I come to the airport. Probably, I don't know.
All right. So for heck, I'm probably gonna go to Sweden. Let's go to Sweden. We can go to Sweden. We'll take a band trip and support other bands. You know that thing. I hear someone say, "I remember that you do weddings sometimes." That's what the
We have did
The
one
wedding singer.
we have did one wedding for Asbjørn. He's our like one of our biggest fans from
Denmark.
far behind.
So yes, we do weddings.
We do
You need
weddings.
it? We got it.
But they're expensive, so yeah, you have to book as long in advance. Yeah.
Yeah.
The screaming parts during the weddings are especially appreciated. I think so. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, now Jorge also is joining. Hi Jorge.
Hey,
Nice to meet you.
All right, I got a question. How did you learn to do screaming? I watched a Melissa Cross video. I watched before I started, and then I sounded really bad. And it does put some wear and tear on the voice at first, but once you build the stamina, like walking, like running, like playing the guitar, once you get those calluses, once your body understands that this is something you're trying to do, I feel like that mixed with visualizing things. I'm very visual, so like I imagine notes and stuff. But then once you listen to songs that you love the screams for, and you try to mimic those, you start developing your sound, you start developing the actual etiquette to get you growing and get it comfortable where you're screaming and not damaging your voice or feeling like you're hoarse after. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good explanation.
Yeah, earlier today I showed my wife and kids in the car, and like we talked about your vocals, and my wife's like, "It's insane that's a woman screaming like that." It's,
I
it's
love
super-
that. That's so
absolutely.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want gender neutral scream vocals is all the way. I
Indeed.
love that the best. I hear, okay, so we got some, are you playing in Sweden anytime soon? Sooner than America,
Yeah,
if we're
of
trying to
course.
put it on the timeline.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah, and I mean,
I'll
the
come there.
thing is on that topic, right? It's actually the band. It's the three of us right now, and we play multiple instruments. I mean, I play guitar, drums, and keys, and this guy sings and plays the bass and keyboards, and we have this. So we have all of us together. What's enough to do the music, but obviously not enough in terms of to do a live show. So when that comes,
We have
that's
people that we could
absolutely,
fit in, of course,
absolutely. So I think that will, yeah, we feel the kind of that we're starting to get ready for it, right? So
Yeah.
but difficult to commit to a certain time at this stage, I would say.
If you were to ask out of us three, who's the most like itching to do live shows, I feel like Sebastian E. And then it would be me, and then it would be Sebastian Westman. He's like, slow your roll, guys. There's a lot of things. No, are you ready?
No, I don't know, but I'm not anti, by no
Okay.
means, but
But
But it's
I have started to go stage like doing the choir stuff that I do, so I get some glimpses of the standing on stage thing, but I'm still miss being on stage doing a performance like Escape the Day. But yeah, hopefully soon. Let's see.
But should we do a live show maybe then with, I don't know, with backtracks, and then maybe we could have like dancers in the background. I don't know, Eurotechno.
Don't
like,
even. I'm down.
Eurotechno stuff, kind of. Dancers in the background, maybe some pom poms. I don't know.
Like Scooter.
Yes,
Exactly,
listen.
exactly like Scooter, and they have like.
You better not be joking at this point because
No, let's do
I
it.
will choreograph and then I will get fired.
You do? Oh, yeah. Well, then we're all set. Let's do it.
We got a
man.
lot of questions here in the chat. If we are missing any of the questions, just so you know, we yeah,
Repost them.
them so we
Exactly.
could have a chance to answer them.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
All right. If you were to tour, who would you want to tour with? I'm seeing Peter's like he would love us to tour with Maria, which I assume is Maria Brink. So Peter loves the ladies. He is for the females.
Maria
and the
from?
males.
Okay,
So I
who
think
is that?
Is that Maria from US somewhere in
I'm
another band?
assuming it's Maria Brink. You know that girl that did that song. No. What was she in?
Don't know that one.
Don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't heard it either, so I don't know.
I'll show you guys them. We'll
Yeah,
culture
show
on that
later,
one
show
after.
later.
The girl
Well,
went
there
to
you go.
Sweden.
There we have some suggestions from the metal man himself. So yeah, I would say we would be highly
yes.
misplaced in that setting. But the bands are good though.
Oh yeah.
They're playing tomorrow, right? In Gothenburg, I think. Or yeah, exactly
Ooh.
tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Hex said, "In this moment." That was the band, Maria Brink. Thanks, Hex. See, he's mine. That was for the American question. Okay. I know you went to a show recently. Sebastian Westman. Well, who did you go see?
Lorna Shore. So that's
Lorna Shore.
That's from your home turf.
Yeah, that's our home. Yeah.
But I
Awesome.
absolutely love these guys, and it's I don't know what the style is here, right? It's deathcore or
I feel like deathcore, metalcore, all of that smushes together.
Yeah.
And
it's too many subgenres, so yeah, I don't give a shit. But it's good
it's
stuff
great.
anyways, and absolutely awesome. And considering the brutality of that music and how big they are, actually filling those kind of venues, it's insane. So yeah, that was really awesome. So that was my latest show, definitely.
Nice. We had a plan of showing you how Legacy actually was from the beginning, like the first draft. So yeah, what can we say about it?
Yeah, and I mean
before
that's
we
how
play it?
that's how our process always starts out. That in most of the cases, I just play around with it at home, kind of set a draft for it. Then I send this to this guy here, and we start to kind of work on it from there. And it's most often evolves to, sounding a bit different than what it did from the beginning, at least in most cases. But so this is just a snippet of some of the early drafts of the song for you to compare.
Okay, so we will play a short clip of how it actually sounded, how Legacy actually sounded as the first draft version. So be with us or bear with us.
have you guys ever had a manager? Someone asked a tour manager. I don't think so. No. Do you want to be our tour manager? If so, reach out to us at our.
No, we're playing it now, so.
Okay.
Maybe I should play the keyboards live.
Yes, please.
I do that.
That's it.
It's a sparkly.
You have visions. You're ready.
So as you could hear, it was the rough early demo of how Legacy actually sounded.
But fun thing is that the title, normally we have just stupid working titles on the songs, but this one was actually the working title from the beginning, and that actually ended up being the final one. So that was at least set from the beginning. But yeah, I don't know what to say about the process. It's always, we start off in a certain way, we refine it, we listen to it, we live with it, and kind of then, work our way through it.
Yeah.
Kind of build the layers of it, and
and find some kind of depth in the meaning of the song. It's like the last 5 years, maybe, when we have wrote songs, we have always tried to get some kind of depth. Before, maybe we weren't that deep in our lyrics. Maybe we were, but
now we're
I was
deep poets,
deeper,
right?
Yeah, deep poets. But that's nice.
You guys feel like you weren't deep before? I feel like you were pretty. You were deep.
Yeah, but maybe we were in another phase of life or something that we were not connected fully to the lyrics in that way, as we have been for the last songs we released. I don't know.
Got it. So more aligned.
Yeah, and also, like, no secret, of course, but Patrick, our old band member, he wrote a lot of lyrics as well, so he was pretty deep into his lyrics, but it was not connected to me at the same way as the ones that we have wrote ourselves fully. So
do you feel like the lyrics we write together, like for this last song, the verses I put in are aligned?
Of course.
No.
More so? That's
you always
they were aligned,
of course. They were aligned.
No, but I mean, I think both you guys have cool chemistry. Both with the vocals complementing each other in a nice way, I think, and also lyrically. So
and you grasped the idea of the first phrases that I put together before you wrote yours.
Yes.
So you understood the whole topic of the song. So
I feel like I definitely asked you a lot of questions before even like putting it down on pen and paper. And then, but before I asked you, the lyrics started off very different, but it was like quick. It was like quick trial and error. It was like one of the first lyrics I remember for a Scream verse was I was about to go more like hardcore style, which is original, like saying like mothers and fathers and stuff like that. And then I was like, let's pull it even further. Let's generalize and like really, hone in and level it. So it was lots of building.
Indeed.
Yeah, let's just look in the chat to see what we have.
Comment from Xleo. Always adored your unique style.
Yeah, did we answer the one that Axelio asked about the manager before?
Yeah. I threw it out there.
During the song,
yeah, exactly. And we haven't. We have
no.
Just good to know. We are doing everything from the first note to the finished product ourselves.
Yeah.
Just so you know. So no one else is touching the things we're doing. We're doing everything from recording, mixing, producing, and doing the artworks and stuff. So.
And that's maybe also why it takes time, honestly.
Yeah.
With everything, with everyday life coming in between. So. Yeah. But on that part we're pretty self-sufficient. Absolutely.
Yes. Let's see.
But that being said, I think we would of course be open maybe to have it once the time is right and we actually have a preconditions to start playing live and so on. So who knows?
Yeah, guys. So if you want to be a manager, just start working on that right now. Let us know what's going on.
Exactly.
I see. Are you ever going to rewrite any of your old early songs?
Do you have any requests on that part? So you can write in the meantime. And we have actually. So we have songs done pretty much to some extent, but we're all I think also open to do more.
Of course.
Depending on what you guys want to hear. Personally, I would kind of love to do As We Were Once in the current setting with the current production.
That would be nice.
But yeah, there's plenty of good stuff out there, absolutely. So we're open for it. But if you have any suggestions or requests, chip in and let's see what we can
do. And
do.
regarding the question, or is there a vision more looking forward? I would say that we have a lot of beautiful songs that we have been writing before that we don't want to just scrap. Or what's it called?
No, absolutely.
So we will still have them in our arsenal and play them live and stuff. Yeah.
Some of them kind of just needs to be adapted right to the current. If you look at the demo songs, which are currently on demo 1 and 2, to most of the extent, it's prior to the Scream era.
Of course.
So that would of course need to be overall. And today maybe we play a bit more 8 strings than we do. We're a bit more heavier in the sound, so it would be cool to adapt the 2026 sound to the old stuff. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
And we have someone saying, correspondent Cat saying, a personal favorite, Closed Eyes. I think this lineup would be amazing.
Yeah.
That's a heavy main.
Yeah. That's a really good one as well. It has its story, of course.
Did you like my air guitar, Nando?
I enjoy it every time.
Good. I can do air drums also. Grind.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, maybe that should be all of your social media posts. Just like not even music, just
Exactly.
air everything until that algorithm kicks in.
Yes. Just visualize how it sounds, and I'm sitting like, yeah.
Oh my god, do that as the demo.
Can you hear it?
I'm gonna put in the sound.
Yeah, maybe.
Nice. Well, have any of you watched the? Maybe I asked this question already before, but have any one of you watched the lyric video and the cinematic touch behind it? Any questions or not any questions? Any thoughts about that? Just want to get some kind of.
I thought it was great. I was very cinematic. I enjoyed it. I think I sent it to at least over 20 people, like direct share in my life, my mother and father included. And they called me after and they're like, what's going on? I was like, this sounds great. And I'm like, yeah. They're like, who's that guy? A guy from Sweden. Okay. And they're like, oh, this is what you're doing. I'm like, yeah. Yes.
They in the chat they said Escape Today, the Air album.
Yes.
I think I'm onto something here. So who knows?
Maybe.
So if you notice our countdown before this song release, Sebastian E was like, guys, we need to make some posts, do some social media stuff. Oh, yeah. And we're all like, we don't like doing this. Because you see, the ones forced to do it first were the vocalists.
Yeah. Especially me. Exactly. I don't like
He was also working overtime, so okay, in his defense.
No. But actually on that part, I think more will come in terms of content, so I will.
Do you have some ideas?
We have some ideas, and I will also try to drag my own ass out of the shadows and start to maybe, I don't know, some guitar playthroughs or drums or behind the scenes playing some of the keyboard melodies, whatever. But just letting you guys have a glimpse of the background process, which is always fun for myself as a fan of other bands, for example, seeing that. So. Hopefully that's something you can enjoy also.
Do you have any requests regarding the content that we post? You online, is there any tip you could give us on what you want to see?
Oh, that's good. Someone said this guy's just an airhead. This is playing off the Air album. Okay.
Yeah, and that's my buddy also. So his comments, it's
so good.
Just ignore him.
That's love.
Yeah, that's tough love. Yeah.
Underrated pick for a remake would be Love Me Like You Do. Oh, they want you to bring back Ellie Goulding.
The Ellie Goulding, yeah.
Have you watched that one, Nando?
That was good. I heard it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
stopped you guys enough to hear all your stuff. Yep, that was great.
But actually, on that song, because we added a breakdown to that part, which is our own. But that's one of my favorite parts. Actually, it's super cool with the rhythmic and the keyboard. So I mean, that's super strong.
You'll do it? Yeah.
But maybe that one deserves, I don't know, being in our own song instead. But let's see.
Yeah.
Are we not added to Bandcamp? Someone's asking any thoughts about adding all the music to Bandcamp?
Don't think we are. Maybe we had an account there maybe before, but we haven't updated it yet. I need to look that up.
And what's the thing with Bandcamp for me that is, I don't know.
No, but it's I think it's a social platform for bands, more or less.
Okay.
Yeah. In America, that's another good one to put your music on. I will say the EQs, when you put it through Spotify, the EQs might lessen your volume. If you put it on Bandcamp, if you recorded that loud, it's gonna blast it. So like for the sake of volume, I feel like Bandcamp doesn't restrict. You can also buy the songs, I think, on Bandcamp. So I guess that's nice. Do you have all your songs on Spotify, or are there any issues with release?
All except Ellie Goulding and
Yeah.
Love Me Like You Do. Pretty
Love
much.
Me Like We Do. We didn't post that on Spotify at the time when we did it, just to all the different terms and conditions stuff that needs to be
Copyright.
arranged, copyrights and stuff. So we posted it on YouTube to be to make it easy for us. But they are still getting all the writers behind the song is getting all the money from the monetizations on that song only. So that's like, okay, we just wanted to do it to get some kind of what's it called? I don't find a word. Spread our music, or spread our name in some way.
To expose, okay.
Expose ourselves.
Exposure. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I think the whole Bandcamp question's rooted from this for Metal Theory Reacts. They're saying it's more lucrative for the musicians.
Yeah.
Like Spotify makes you streams, but you can actually get direct payment.
That's good. Then I can buy a new guitar. Perfect.
Okay. We could get you that holder for your phone so you could do some, videos.
So I can record some, exactly.
They're saying videos of behind the scenes vocals.
Yeah.
Darn it.
That we can arrange. Maybe I should do some live stream on that as well, if we get good at this kind of live stream stuff. But let's see. You never know.
Let's see.
One funny thing though is that when I do vocal recordings, I used to do like the verse 20 times before I'm happy. So I don't know if it would be fun to see a live stream on that, but
I think that sounds fun. I would enjoy watching it. Yeah. Because then it shows what it takes to be perfect, like he's a good voice. But I watched him record. It was great. It was a great experience.
always get nervous when someone's watching as well. When you want to do it for the record. But yeah.
Someone said any content is good. That's Corresponding Cat. Acoustic versions are fun. Yes, I think some stories they responded like, "Let's hear a whole acoustic version."
Yep.
Hit the algorithm. Yes, these are good wise words. I'm surprised you didn't do a cover of Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. Do you guys know that song?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched the movie too many times. Both our kids are watching it, so
actually on my Spotify Wrapped, I don't know for you guys that have Spotify, but you get a summary of your most played songs during the year. So this was my #1 played song, not because of me, but every time I go in the car, my daughter was like Golden, Golden. So yes, I know that song very well.
Yeah,
but
I personally,
go Nando, go.
I personally like the first song, how it's done. The first one, they're jumping off the plane, and then my son likes Soda Pop. He's just boy band. He's like, I gotta represent.
But all the tracks in that movie is pretty well made. So yeah, it's good stuff. Even if it's K-pop though.
Yeah.
But it's still good writing behind it.
Definitely.
There is some spots that they're speaking Korean, so that's something that's like, unless done exactly right, like we're perfectionists here. Like we're not trying to disrespect our surroundings. So I'd also like to see Tears compared. Oh, someone said that before. Compared to the current sound, it would be interesting to hear how you attack that. Also, merch shop. And someone said on a comment for Tears, they shouted out another female vocalist to maybe like collab with Sebastian, which I saw, and she's great. And her husband's name is Sebastian, so we can add another Sebastian to the group, guys.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
cool.
never have too many.
Too many, no. We were actually 3 in the beginning when we were Mindscape.
We had to fire him.
Wait,
We had to fire him just because his name was Sebastian, so because we couldn't take it. No, but the first screamer was the third Sebastian actually. So
Oh my God,
yes.
guys.
So we were only calling each other by the last name.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it was just confusing. So
Yes.
Oh man.
But that was good
The
times
early
still.
days.
The early days.
of Mindscape before it became Escape the Day. So yeah,
Yeah.
indeed.
Sebastian, how's the solo material coming along? Which the solo material, is it solo or is it 2 of you? It's the old.
No, it's the I think they are referring to my solo music which I'm releasing under my own name. And yeah, it's some songs will be coming out, but like that's Prio 4 or Prio 3 based on the like music stuff that I'm prioritizing. So always other stuff before my solo stuff. So
That's a good priority.
yeah, of course. But I would still love to release some more stuff that I have, but since it takes a lot of time and since we all have daily jobs that we are going to 9 to 5 all day long, we don't have that much energy to do stuff when we come home. But
9 to 5 sounds like a short day.
like a 9 to 5.
Yeah. I do 8 to 8. I don't know.
Oh, I do it. Just stuff, boring stuff. But yeah, that's how it is.
I do shorter than 9 to 5, but I feel like I'm tired, guys. Like,
But you start
lifestyle
early
to
in
be
the
I
morning.
start early.
4
I have
o'clock.
to work around being a mom, you know. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's shifted, but it doesn't end. You know, like I'm out of work and it feels like we're, you know, yeah.
Did your colleague at the gym actually looked at the comments that she got?
Oh, she did. Oh, no. She didn't see it. And then I saw, I was like, Heather, you're helping me get some comments. Like they're showing you love. And then she's like, are you sure? And she's such like a modest girl. She's like, no. No way is that really somebody. It has to be a bot. And I'm like, you stop that. Respect yourself. And so she's like, all right. I appreciate that. I told her we had a live stream today. She's like, if I'm not working, but I know she's working, she's like, I'll pop in and I'll say, hey, Heather. Everybody.
Maybe she's here. I don't know.
But she's a metal vocalist lover. She likes metalcore. Like we've ran together to things more along the line. I feel like she'll appreciate her. And then she's her and her significant other, they're my metal gym buddies that are employees. The only 2, you know, out of many.
You got a question, Nando? What state?
Okay.
Where you
What state am I in?
Yeah, or from?
I'm from New York. I was born in the Bronx, and then I moved a little further up, like 40 minutes from New York City. So what we would call like suburban area, a little more relaxed and mellow. And then I moved back down to the Bronx. So I'm very oriented with the city. I do a lot of things in the Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan. So New York. I know New York is my home. Everywhere in New York. United States is huge, but New York, yeah. I know it from the north to the south, east, west. Yeah. It's my place.
Yeah. And the story behind how we actually recruited you, maybe. Is that something that we could bring up if someone haven't heard about it before?
This is very corporate. Oh, wait. So, okay. Yeah. I see. Is this what you guys, may I ask what you are doing in addition to music? I've noticed some daily corporate atmosphere.
That's cool.
In
That's
your
a different
Instagram.
question.
You could start,
Okay,
Nando. You start. Go for it.
Is that for me?
Yeah, you could start. Say what you're
Okay.
doing in your daily life.
So momming first. I have a 7-year-old son. I work my corporate job around that. And I have a husband at this point in our life. He's very financially providing. We've been together since forever. Oh my God, over 10 years. And at this point, he said I can follow my dreams. So aside from Escape the Day, I have a few other projects that I do vocals for. The ones that are more active right now are Burn the Skies is working on recording. We have a new one that I'm not announced yet in to help work on deeper vocals, which is Patterns of Decay. So you guys know that. Only the people I work with know that. So yeah, we'll be out doing shows very soon. And that one is like death metal, anxiety metal. I specifically
stuff.
told Sebastian E this first before Sebastian Westman, because we had a touch base chat on this song. And I was like, I did this because I know Sebastian really likes those lows. Whenever I do vocal recordings, I feel like Weston's like, I love those lows, that. So I'm like, I'm going to grow this because if you see where I've come from my previous bands, very metalcore, lots of cleans and a little bit more higher vocal fries to keep that endurance. But now I told them I have to like watch my macros and stuff because these gutturals and these low ones are some like lower ab support that probably got messed up during pregnancy that I have to like reestablish.
It's like a gym session, right? As you said the other day.
Literally,
So.
like now I'm just like, oh no, but like this is for the better, bigger picture. So that's what I'm doing. I do a lot of things that I love doing, and I'm very appreciative of that. Prior to that, I will say I used to work endlessly at like 9-to-5 jobs. So this is my little blessing moment.
But you do the gym. Did you say that you do the gym receptionist stuff or?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
oh, like what do I do at work? Like I chat. Okay.
Yeah.
So Orange Theory is basically a group fitness gym. So I asked like the Sebastians here, they're like, we just go to the gym by ourselves. This is in New York, in America, United States, and some across the way, they take fitness classes together and you're coached. So like that employee you saw that someone was like, oh my gosh, she's beautiful. She's one of the coaches and she pushes the people like me that need to get that ab support. So I take classes there. I get free classes, but I also check everybody in and I make sure there's a lot of different nuances to the workout. It's like you have a heart rate monitor. You're really like understanding what your body's going through it. So it's a lot of science backed with it. So it's like little doctors in the gym.
What are you doing for work?
I'm in corporate hell. No, but
corporate hell.
No, I'm just kidding. But but I'm in corporate, so in logistics and one of the top, I would say, largest global logistics players globally. Big blue container ships. So
no,
yeah,
sponsoring.
Yeah, exactly. Sponsoring whatever. No. So yeah, it's that, and that's why I appreciate music extra much outside, so that I can unwind and think of other stuff.
Yeah.
And you said?
I am a UX, UI, and front-end developer. So I work in IT, but I'm also like former graphic designer. So that's why we are, doing everything ourselves when it comes to the graphic stuff for the band. So I do a lot of sketching, user interfaces, and then developing them so it's easy for users to use systems, IT systems in different ways. So that's my main turf of what I'm doing.
And that's super luxurious for us to having that skills, because I mean, as you said, everything, that's why we can be self-sufficient.
Yeah,
we can do all the stuff. And so it's a blessing and sometimes a curse, right? Because it takes time again, and somebody has to do it, but it's, we can do it on our own. So that's super good.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see if we have missed anything.
But and let's get, because before we started on this question, you started how we recruited Nando, right?
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
So I wrote it in there, but it quickly, like I looked on Facebook and there was something that popped up and it was like, Escape the Day is looking for a screamer. And when I saw Escape the Day, at first I didn't know it was in Sweden, but then I thought of Escape the Fate. And I know that band. And I'm like, let's see what this is. And then I'm like, Escape the Day, Sweden. Do they speak English? And then I copy paste, looked on Spotify. I'm like, they do speak English. I'm like, this is great. And then I literally binged everything about Escape the Day. as I was filling out the form, which the first question on the form was, "What's your favorite song?" So I was like, "Oh man, like I'm not gonna have the right answer here." So I think I listened to Derailed, and I was like, "Derailed!" Like I was like, "Let's just get this because all of them are good." And then later on in the process, I was like, "Actually, guys, I really love Oceans Between Us because now I had the time to." Yeah, but I really I went in YouTube. I looked at where Escape the Day came from when it was like almost. Do you guys know that like first video of Escape the Day that's like really long and shows like a path and it looks like it's nighttime? No?
Yeah, I remember. Like that's the earlier
Like,
Escape Today, the band from Germany, I think that
oh my God.
was
So
not.
see, I
Yeah.
crossed it because that's
That's
something.
what I was thinking about. I don't recall that. But
No,
okay,
no, no. But there was an earlier a band that wasn't like making any music anymore. That was their
Yes,
name, but they
yes,
hadn't like became big in any way. So we had the same name,
yes.
and that's why
So
maybe you
like
found it.
I
Yeah.
really tried to dig and I saw that and then I started seeing Escape the
Yeah.
Day, these guys, and then I saw like how many people were in the band originally?
From start, we were 7 when we were the largest group. We
but,
had.
but,
Yeah.
but from start it was 6, right? And then at the time when we had 3 vocalists,
Yeah,
Yeah.
a
2 or 3.
screamer and a female,
Yeah,
then we
yeah,
were
yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So,
So
So
then we
that
were
it was
almost like Slipknot, two members short, but and now we're 3,
Yeah.
so it's yeah, it's high and low, but also from I think from our perspective in that whole process, it was cool because nowadays with all the technology, why do we need to limit ourselves to Sweden? And
yeah.
we had that discussion. Me and Seb was like, okay, let's see, and geography shouldn't matter. So
No,
if it's
no,
good, it's
exactly.
good, and we will make it work. And obviously, we had some chats with Nando also. Okay, do we realistically think this can work out? But we gave it a shot, and it's working great. Then obviously the distance in terms of meeting physically, of course, that's always there. But from a songwriting perspective and that process, it's perfect.
Yeah, it went really good. Also,
nice.
just good to know behind the background of it, like Jonas, our old screamer, couldn't continue screaming, so that's why we had to recruit another member. So that's why Nando came into the picture as well.
Yeah.
So he did. We are not angry at each other, which most of the bands are firing people every now and then. But Jonas just couldn't make screaming anymore. So
No, exactly. And I mean, the dude was working in construction. It was a matter of actually, like build dust in the lungs, making screaming pretty much impossible. We waited for a couple of months. It didn't get better. Then
Yeah.
it's kind of became like a permanent situation. So we were like, okay, shit, we need to look elsewhere. And yeah, but we left on good terms. So
yeah, of course.
definitely. But that's the story.
I see a comment. I really like Into Inception and Here I Am cover art design. That's nice.
Nice.
That's
A fun fact around Here I Am is actually that the whole thing of Here I Am, if you look that up, is my hand reaching for the ceiling in front of a big lamp, taking a picture, and then I added some filters and stuff to make it like.
So were you like changing a light bulb or something?
No.
Taking a
I was
picture
just reaching up for the sky or for the ceiling, taking a picture of my hand, because the chorus is "Here I am, just take my hand." So this is like "Take my hand," that kind of moment on that artwork. But of course, there's a lot of other stuff adding onto it as well. Maybe I should actually do a short video, maybe post it on Instagram or something, where I could show all the layers of that cover, because I think it will be fun to watch that in some way. But yeah, that's just a fun fact about that. We also got a question I see now. How long did Legacy take to make? It's hard to say in that way. But
yeah, I think the draft that we showed was dated to like early 2025.
Yeah.
But it's always like this with our songs. They always kind of mature over time mostly. So it's kind of rare that we can have it sometimes for a couple of years.
Yeah.
In some cases, and in some cases, some songs are written in a much shorter period of time. But sometimes we leave songs and come back to them with like new motivation and energy. So they kind of just sit around, and so it's very different. And Legacy in that sense, I don't know. Once we actually sat and started more actively, then Yeah, I don't know. It's a tricky question.
Yeah, it's a tricky question, but like, I cannot say in hours as well because it's hard. But yeah, we have been working on and off on it like for maybe a year. But the full form of how it like lyric wise took, or the full finished lyrics, maybe were finished around November this year, like last year. So we had some time to just refine the smaller details of how it should be sang and stuff.
Mhm.
But, yeah.
Right. Like I feel like the first time listening to it, sometimes it like I have to catch up. Like I wasn't there in 2025, so I'm listening on repeat, getting accustomed. I'm building some of those things and understanding. So that took a moment, and then yeah, like and then clean up, like doing it, recording it, sending it, listening back, changing words. Me and Sebastian definitely change words. We say, wait, we should actually fix this, or he'll ask me questions like, is that the right way to say it? Like, is this? And then yes, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But I think in the meantime, before we read the questions, I think overall in the aspect of time, I mean, a reoccurring question we're getting, when's the album coming? And I mean, the album dream,
Yeah, of course.
it is definitely there. But yeah, there is also the time aspect, and I don't know how we really should deal with that. I don't know. It does take time, and we kind of took the decision that in order to get our music out more frequently, then the best chances for that would be to kind of release singles.
Split it.
But I know, I mean, I would love to have an album out as well, but and there will come one in a certain point of time, but
we don't know exactly.
Yeah, let's see.
We get some questions regarding if there's a full version of Million Miles Away. And what else? No, that was a question, yeah. I think there is, but maybe it's not fully finished. I don't remember fully.
But but now that I think of it, because we had a question earlier, if we have all of our stuff on Spotify, that one we don't have, right?
No, but I don't know. I don't remember if it's actually fully like finished. If there's any part.
But we have played it live when we did.
Yeah, we had
ages ago.
So I don't remember, but yeah, we had. But yeah.
So actually, let us revise our earlier statement that all of our songs are on Spotify. No, they're not. So it's that one, and actually another. I don't even recall the title. But there is some stuff maybe that's not out there, but yeah, maybe it's not there for a reason. Also, I don't know. But
I don't remember. Any other questions that you want to ask us before we round this off? Wrap it up. Yeah.
Thank you all for coming. Like we appreciate this.
Super fun for the engaging questions and everything. Yeah. Good questions and overall observations. So
I hope we're doing okay for doing this first time ever.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Total newbies. I'm good at technical stuff, but I haven't streamed before, so this is a new thing for me.
Awesome. We're all doing this for the first time. Escape the Day as the band. So thank you guys for what would it be like? We're noobs now. We're not noobs because we just got now we have some experience. But
that means for the next session we can't hide behind us being noobs, right? So now now there are expectations. So
we need to raise the bar a bit for next time.
No, but this was fun, and I mean, let's I can totally see us doing this again.
We got a question. Is there merch coming soon?
What do you want in terms of merch?
Yeah.
You're really good at redirecting questions, Sebastian Westman. You do that at work. Every time there's a question, you flip that.
Yeah. But I've done a lot of interviews in my days as a manager, so I was like, then you have to ask questions back.
Yeah. I feel like your wife will be like, I'm very upset. Tell me what you're saying.
What's upsetting you?
Fix it right now.
Why do you think I'm an idiot? Okay.
Yeah. Regarding merch, I have plans of updating the webpage for where you could buy merch. So hopefully that can be done pretty soon.
I want a hoodie.
Yeah. I'm always concerned about the quality of the things that you could buy. So I don't want to sell off stuff that is worthless. Or worthless, is that the word?
I do,
Okay.
but you don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm pretty like it needs to be valued good for the money that you
Yeah,
pay.
of course, that's a
But
given.
So if there's anyone in this chat that does hand knit crocheting or any
That is
artistic
up
value,
to that
we
is up
can
to Seb's
get
standards.
some
Yeah,
good
then
quality
please
merch.
reach out. Yeah,
I want the good standards.
it needs to be able to use it more than once before it breaks. So yeah.
What do you guys think motivates you the most on your music? Is another question that Ahmed
Yeah.
Dove is saying.
I think it's different depending on which of ones you ask, but for me it's all about the songwriting process and just, the best song has not been written yet, and that's kind of I try to refine the formula the whole time, the mixture of the metal elements, the tech, the electronic stuff, the pop stuff, kind of just refining that formula all along, and yeah, the best song is kind of not written, so that's the motivation for me, and I don't know.
Nando, will you go first?
Sure. Yes. I think about my kid. Like I've been always in love with performing. That's my safe space to handle my emotions. So like in college, I was a theater major, dance minor. Like in high school and stuff, I started off being trees and rocks and musicals, ensemble, and I stuck with it and I learned the discipline. And I think the discipline that I learned through needing to have an endpoint to learn to perform kind of really saved my life in all those moments where I couldn't handle my emotions. And that then like being a mom and like knowing my kid's going to go through exactly what I went through made it more imperative and more important to like keep this going and keep elevating it, to not feel like you're roadblocked, because a lot of musicians get stopped because they feel roadblocked. So this specific project, I feel like there's so much growth in it. I've learned so much from both of these gentlemen that it's such a beautiful thing to be able to work as a team. And that's what I always had for theater. You have a cast, and then the show's done and everyone gets depressed because it's like it's over. So the beautiful thing with a band is it's never over till you say it's over.
Yeah.
So
Indeed.
Good words. Regarding my thoughts about music and motivation, like I love the detail work that you put into songs, all the details that you could put in the package to make the feeling that we want to deliver even more felt. Can you say it that way? I don't know.
more
More
but
depth.
More
behind it.
depth.
More-
in
more
the
depth.
meaning. So I like those kind of details when I do the mixing and the production of stuff. That's like what I don't know if I'm
no,
weird
you're-
in any way, but I like being put in a lot of time on putting those details in a good way, so that the perceiver or the listener perceives the message in a good way.
Yeah, detailed wise, and it speaks volumes. Like I
Yeah.
feel like seeing your endpoint, like seeing the crescendo of all of the composition of the music for this last song, it grew like the details of like that beginning moment of the song, and like hearing all the instruments just start to climb in.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like, wow, to build something like this, to get that point across, it's very cinematic. So
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
also one thing that we have in common, me and Westman. We both love cinematic music, so we try to
There
put
we
those
go.
kind of touches in our music as well.
Yeah, definitely.
To get that kind of vibe.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Definitely. We have a cool comment here on hoodies and some air guitars.
Yeah.
Air
guitars
the
are
merch.
cheap.
So
Super cheap.
yeah, so that'd be nice. So I have a good idea for the guitar. So it could imagine it'll be looking like this, but it will be looking like this, right? Since it's an air guitar. So it comes in 7-string and 8-string
And 12.
and
What if we make a hoodie? Well, we won't do this because this is too detail oriented. But it's like the arm is the fret, and then like you could play yourself, like
Yeah.
it's a guitar
Yeah.
video.
Good
That
idea.
is too much work.
Let's see what we can do with that. Let's see. We on the Night is not on streaming of any kind. I had
Metal Theory reacts on point. Just let us know in a message. Write all of your queries about
but
this.
that one is part of the demo 2 collection, I think, right? We own the night.
Let me double check because
Yeah,
we
it
have
should be.
Spotify here on our other screen. Let me just because I think
We will
that
call you
that-
out right away on
Yeah,
it. Let's see.
or not. We don't
Or
know.
not, exactly.
Let's
or we're
see.
wrong.
Album
It's Demo Collection
Demo
2.
Collection 2, because this is the
Uh,
only one. Maybe
No, but
what
Demo
happened?
Collection 2.
Yeah, but maybe there it is. 2. To Be With You. No. Maybe it isn't. We
But
need
it was
to...
there.
I don't know if they have
What the
taken it
fuck?
down. It
Okay.
should be on the first one, if so.
Hmm.
Demo Collection 1.
No.
No.
Good accountability. Metal Theory reacts. Thanks
Okay.
for seeing
Yeah.
it.
But we will-
Thanks for
Regarding the
noticing.
demo songs, the old demo songs, we will look that up and also maybe release a third demo collection, of course, for the songs that isn't released yet. So that could be something that we could do.
Yeah, obviously we have songs
Soon.
that we're not aware of, right?
Yeah,
So,
we need
let's
to
see.
look that up. Sorry for that.
Shit.
It's great.
Let's see.
Thank you guys for caring so much. You know,
Yeah.
this is great.
Bigger.
We love that you keep track of what we actually have out there and not. So
Thank you for ball busting the Swedish men over there.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, we had it coming, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there any questions that we haven't answered yet? So please let us know, because I think we are wrapping up very soon.
Indeed.
Also, guys, feel free to always you can always message us on social media. Let us know how you're doing. Like, treat it as if, you know, family to family. We want you guys to stay in the loop. And for ones that have insight and things, yeah, send us some messages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love that, and that's both high and low. Like, I don't know, requests for old songs or merch or
Acoustic versions.
playthroughs, whatever. Just, I mean, keep it coming. We love that engagement. So much appreciated.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Thank you. Let's wait 5 more minutes due to the delay of the chat. See if
That's
there's
great,
any
Tom.
question we could still answer before we wrap up.
Sebastian, are you doing any other music projects?
Westman. Yeah, we're actually putting an old project back to life, which is more like more metal. It's Gothenburg metal style with some modern touches on it. So yeah, maybe more to come on that. So,
Nice.
but that's more like riff driven.
Okay.
Versus what this is. This is more like just rhythmic in that sense, and the other stuff is more lead guitars, riffs. But
Is it a whole band revival, or is it a part of the band coming back?
part of the band, but the most
I
important
like
part,
it.
the most important part of the band. So that makes the stuff happen. So let's see.
Would you ever do a lineup, perform live, that band and Escape the Day on the same lineup?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Never know.
nice. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
Never
we
know.
should do that. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Cool. So I don't know. Seems like the comments are
Yeah.
easing off. a bit.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Looks like that. Thank you all for coming and joining us on this first live stream event ever for Escape Day.
Thank
It
you
was
so much.
fun to try this out.
It was.
Hopefully,
Hope we did okay.
Yeah. I hope
Yeah,
so.
you guys did great.
You
I,
too.
You guys did great too, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks for visiting, guys.
Yeah.
Hope to see you soon and do this again.
Yes. Hope to see
I'll
you.
get you some more
Keep spinning
content.
the new track. Share it. We always appreciate all your support as always. So thank you and keep it going.
Yeah. Thanks for now then. I will go to end screen, so to say. So see you. Bye for now.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.